And welcome back to Chrono Trigger.
I'm assuming you've got everything off screen?
Yes, I grinded for a little bit off screen, managed to buy everybody all the new stuff that was in the shop now, because that takes a while. And hopefully this will be and unfortunately I don't think that's the last time we have to do that, but oh well. Our stuff got stolen by Reptites. Actually stolen by Kino because he's a dick, but then Kino got robbed by Reptites, so now we gotta go get our stuff back.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Fucking Kino. We were here for like an hour, and he already hates us.
Well, technically, we were actually here for more than a night, because, I mean, if they partied throughout the night...
Yeah, but that was like right when we got here.
Yeah. He had plenty of time He had plenty of time to hate us.
Like, we've only been here for a day. And Ayla's the one that advanced on Chrono, not the other way around.
No, but it's Chrono's fault for even showing up in the first place. That's the problem.
Fuck it. We learned Max Cyclone. That's all that matters to me.
Seriously, I'm pretty sure there are some people that think like that. It's just like, if you hadn't shown up, then this wouldn't have happened. Like, well, I don't know. I feel like it might have happened anyway.
I don't know. Technically, the whole reason why... Like, they're pretty much implying that the whole reason Lavos exists, or that the whole reason why Lavos showed up earlier than he was supposed to, is because of, Marl's pendant opening the gate.
Maybe, I don't know.
I guess. I mean, they kind of have. Like, well, we were under the impression that, as far as we know, the pendant is the reason why the time gate even opened back in 1000 AD in the first place.
Oh, yeah, there's that.
So if you want to blame anyone for this, blame Marl. She's the one that started it all.
Well, actually, had that not happened, then pretty sure Lavos would have destroyed the world in 1999 anyway.
Yeah, but that wouldn't have been our problem. We would have already been dead. It would have been Robo's problem.
Yeah, but I don't know. If you had the option to...
Also, I hate fighting these apes because of that shit. They always counterattack by throwing you. Well, usually.
They counterattack by throwing a motherfucker into another motherfucker.
Well, I mean, it's effective as shit. I mean...
Disturbingly effective.
I'm gonna hit this motherfucker with another motherfucker. God damn it. Oh, jeez.
Follow the footprints. And grab some stuff along the way, but mostly follow the footprints.
It's funny how I never even noticed that those were there.
What?
I mean, I never paid attention to it. I just knew which way to go because there's only one direction you can go anyway. So what's the point?
I don't even know, man.
I mean, I get that that's the name of this chapter is Footsteps Follow, but I never put two and two together to realize, hey, we actually are. And holy shit, Ayla's dying because of that stupid ape.
God damn. Dirty apes.
No wonder Frieza wanted to get rid of the Saiyans. I mean, come on.
And I bet you she's...
Oy.
I wonder if she's even wondering how she got healed in the first place.
I'm wondering how Robo can even do that.
Lasers, man. Fucking lasers.
Ow. And right there, that should have hurt Ayla, not Robo. I mean, God.
He's like, oh, he knocked the processor off.
I mean, if you throw somebody into a robot... Oh, hey, cat attack.
Volt bite. That's a pretty good one. I like that one.
It is good. However, it's kind of misleading because Volt Bite is technically not magic based. So...
I think it just adds, like, a lightning element to Ayla's bite, so essentially...
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
Then what's the point of it existing in the first place?
It's just an attack. I think it's just to screw with you.
I don't know.
Or maybe it's just because it's not as good as, like, Lightning 2, because Lightning 2 is... I haven't gotten Lightning 2 yet, but when you get it, it's amazing. It's... like the second best spell in the game.
Right after the last version of Lightning.
Lightning 2 is the highest level lightning spell in the game, dude.
Wasn't there Luminaire?
That's technically not lightning.
Actually, it is. I mean, it's like
No,
it's lightning elemental,
well,
but it's. I mean, I know it's not really a lightning attack, but
well, that comes down to the Woolsey translation. If you play the DS version, I think Chrono's element is light, not lightning.
Yeah, essentially, they're just saying, "Oh, it's an attack from the heavens" or some shit like that.
Yeah, and that's also kind of frustrating because like his magic element is light, and the only light-based spell he gets is the very last spell that he learns.
Well, if you want to be more technical, lightning is technically lightning.
True, but in most RPGs, lightning is its own thing.
Well, not in this game. I mean, there's really only 4... Well, I think there's only 4 elements in this game. There's the light, fire, water, and shadow.
Yeah. So...
I mean, it makes more sense like that if it were the direct translation, because fire counters water and vice versa, and light counters shadow and vice versa.
True. It would also make more sense if more characters than just Chrono learned light skills.
Nah, man, we gotta have our protagonist be all unique and shit.
Stop doing that! That really hurts! God damn it!
If only she had a weapon.
Robo.
Oh, wait, she don't need no weapon.
Robo. Like, I'm surprised this ape can survive getting punched in the face by a robot. There! God damn. You know, I'm honestly surprised in terms of Dragon Ball that there wasn't actually a character that looked like that winged ape in any Dragon Ball. Like, ever. Imagine if Uzurus had wings. How crazy would that be?
If anything, you could just call it like a very smaller version of an Uzuru.
Maybe. Except they don't have any tails.
I like how it's called the Forest Maze, but like you mentioned before, it's just linear.
It's very linear. Ah, jeez. What do you mean you can't enter? It's a freaking cave.
It's like, nah, man.
Walk in there, Chrono.
Nah, man, there's dinosaurs in there.
Chrono? Chrono? Okay, this is amazing. We got these. I think these are evil weevils, are they? Please say they're evil weevils. I love that name. Yes! I love that name.
Just, whatever you do not give him all 5 pieces of Exodia.
Fuck! I get that reference, and I hate you for it.
Anyone who's seen Yu-Gi-Oh! Beyond at the very least the first 3 episodes of it, should know what it is. So.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows it because it's what made 4Kids, popular or infamous, if you want to put it at different terms.
Yep.
So yeah, pretty much everyone you fight here is going to be weak to magic because, big shock, there was never any magic in the prehistoric era, so they wouldn't know how to deal with that.
Yep.
If I wasn't so stingy, if I wasn't such a stickler for getting characters to learn skills, I'd probably have Luca on my team right now and using fire too. Or at least fire.
I also like how Ayla's kiss thing works on her. It's like, God, I love me so much.
God damn it. It totally works too.
It's like, what?
I mean, damn. Ah, jeez. They actually give decent experience too. Stop giving me stuff. I don't need to trade for anything anymore. At least not right now. I mean, I recorded this episode like a month ago.
That's just how long it's been.
Well, that's also what happens whenever I'm recording. I record in sessions, so I usually record about 5 or 6 episodes in one sitting. Since I'm not doing commentary on it when I'm recording, I can get away with doing that.
Why you leave, though?
I think because I figured that... I know why, because these guys can dig holes, and depending on where the hole is that they dig, when you jump into them, they bring you to different parts of this cave. and there are certain treasures you can only get depending on where the hole is put in.
So essentially,
It's
you have
really-
to waste a lot of time just to have a chance of getting an item that you may or may not know is below you.
Right, and that's why I have a map opened up when I was doing this part, because I was like, I don't remember where those are, and I don't want to waste time. So,
It'd be funny though. It's just like if you could direct them, you're like, "Hey, you dig right there."
every time I see that, I was tempted to throw in the head at a netty clip. Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole. God damn it. I apologize for this, but this is what you have to do if you're trying to get everything. There we go. Except that's not the spot I want you to dig in, you bastard.
They really could have made this a little easier. But then again, it's like they thought, who would really know without looking at a guide what these holes are supposed to do?
At this point, I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna go in here. I think this is where I want to go. And like, hey, there's a treasure chest here, thank God. And it's a mid-ether. Totally worth it. Now I'm fine with this, because you can just keep going.
Yeah.
There's a lot of chests you can get in this area, and it just takes way too long to get all of them.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, that happened.
Did we even
I
attack
forgot
that
about
guy? That felt unnecessary.
No, it's kind of like the... What were those guys in the last dungeon area we were in that did that?
What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, there's enemies where, like, after you do a certain amount of damage, they'll drain health from the other guys. So you may as well do that and have them kill the other guys off for you. Like that. It makes it go so much faster.
No, at
Punch.
this rate, you're barely... there we go.
I mean, if Robo and Ayla want to just wreck house right now, go ahead. It's like I'm sitting there like, constantly saying how Chrono's going to get high criticals, and then Ayla and Robo are just like, nope, fuck that.
Honestly, those fly traps seemed like they were just fodder for those evil weevils.
Well, they kind of are.
They didn't do shit.
They didn't have to. They were specifically there so that they can drain their health and keep themselves alive. Now I gotta fight another set of them because they're dicks. Or you can completely dodge them.
Not to mention, it didn't seem like those evil weevils even directed their counterattack towards you. They just like, well...
Oh no, not at all. Oh, we got a ruby vest. Thank God.
The way I'm thinking is like, you
Yep.
could have just gone straight for the fly traps themselves, and then they have no means of recovery.
True. For those of you going like, why did you spend time getting all those ruby vests? I knew there was only going to be one in this cave, and I wanted to get ruby vests for everybody, so...
Ruby vest for everybody.
Yeah, why not?
You're like, You're trying to go down the hole, and it's like, nope.
Well, part of me was... I can't remember if I was either just trying to go down the hole, or if I was actually debating on if I want to fight these guys or not. Yeah. Oh, that poor fly trap. Just like, ugh. How do you miss?
That's some point blank shit right there.
That fly trap's just like, why? I forgot how repetitive this dungeon is.
That fly trap is still not dead.
It's got a lot of health. Is it dead yet? Yeah, there we go. They do not drain health from themselves, though. It's only against the fly traps. Fuck it.
Yep.
God dang it. I'm trying to conserve my magic here. That's why I'm not using it very often. If I had lightning too, then that'd be another story.
Like, fuck it, kill everything at once.
I mean, it's kind of expensive, but... Okay, and this is the main area you want to go to. So many reptites! God damn.
Hello?
Oh.
Hello?
Where did you come from? I did not see you there. Megasaur.
Yep.
I'm suddenly reminded of Power Rangers.
I thought more of Pokemon, honestly. It's like Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and then there's Megasaur. I mean Venusaur.
No. Okay, so now we finally get a chance. Boom! You're dead! Oh, how are you not dead? I see, like, monsters here have way more health than they probably should have. Why does this Megasaur have over 1,000 health?
More like 600 or 700.
No, I did like 100 damage, and then Robo did a critical for 400. That's over 500 damage, and he was still alive.
Well, I think they wanted it to have a lot of health to, you know, show off the fact that, look, you can lower the defense, and then pretty much that excessive health is nothing compared to lower defense.
I guess. But yeah, that's basically how fights work with dinosaurs. Just have Chrono use lightning to lower their defense, and then just beat the shit out of them.
Sounds about right. I mean, look at that. You already did like a third of its health in one attack because of that freaking defense lowering.
Yeah. Also, when it's shocked, it's actually it's not going to attack you for a while. So just try and finish it off. Oh, now you get a critical Chrono. God damn it. That would have been helpful to use on the Megasaur. Just saying. And Robo gained a level. Hooray. You know, Robo should just be able to dominate everything here, because he's a fucking robot.
Yeah, I mean, who needs magic when you've got a gun?
Well, that's Luca.
I know, but Robo is literally a gun.
Robo just punches things. He shoots lasers, but that's not a gun, that's a laser. Oh, and here I paused for a little bit. I did edit a little bit of it. I paused because I think at the time I was like, I had to use the restroom during it, and I was like, I don't want to stop the recording, so fuck it, I'll just edit it. This is the problem when you're fighting winged apes. Not only will they throw you, they will throw other enemies at you. As a counterattack, and that fucking hurts. A lot.
But you gotta admit, that's
Kirby,
fucking
go.
hilarious.
Not on yourself, Robo, god damn it.
Horrible. You're like, fuck it, I'll kiss myself. God, I love me so much.
It's my fault because I can't see where I'm targeting because they're standing right behind this frickin' ape. Now, can I see where I'm aiming at? Thank you. Please heal Chrono because he's about to die.
Hey,
There
he'll
we
be
go.
fine. Now he will.
There we go. Now we're all good. Thank you, Ayla. Thank you. God damn it. I think that's another reason why I think this game's pretty easy. You have like 4 characters that know how to heal.
Not,
Out of like the
I think.
out of like the 6 that you have.
Yeah, I mean, just about everyone except Chrono and someone else in the party that we get later, optionally, may I mind
Yeah.
you. Those are the only 2 that don't have any healing spells. Though,
Yeah, which is...
Well, Chrono, he technically has a revive spell.
Yeah, Chrono's the only character that has a revive spell, which is really weird. You would think that Marl would have that.
Hey, water can't heal you. I mean, revive you from the dead. That's a miracle. That's a miracle of light, I guess. I don't know. It just plays.
I guess. I mean, it worked. That's how it worked in Secret of Mana. So I guess.
Yeah. Crow's like, no.
Damn it!
Fuck it. I'm going to sleep. Wake me up when you guys beat him.
He's pulling a Yusuke. He's just letting everyone else do all the fighting while he sleeps. That'd be amazing if while you're asleep, you can still fight. Just be like, wow, you're technically even stronger because you're just kind of flailing around and hoping you hit something.
Sleep fighting,
Man,
essentially?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that was one of the best parts of the whole thing going over to the Dark Tournament in that saga. It's just Yusuke's asleep for the entire... Yusuke's asleep for like the first half of that arc. And he just like beats the shit out of everyone on that ship. While he's still asleep.
Oh, look, save point.
Thank God. And good thing I have shelters too, just in case.
It's always a good thing to have shelters.
I mean, there's really no reason to not have them because they're really cheap. This is another one of those games where you should never have issues with money. And here's why I think I was deciding if I wanted to switch characters out or not. The only downside I have to this and the next part of the game is that they lock your party into specifically always having 2 characters.
Right.
And it's not that I dislike using Ayla, but it is kind of annoying when I can only switch out 1 character at a time.
Yeah, well, it's more for a story purpose, but I get what you mean.
It's one of those things where, like, a lot of people have that issue. It's like characters that are not on your team are not getting experience or tech points, so it's kind of frustrating when you go through an entire dungeon with 2 characters on the sidelines instead of just 1. But, I mean, it's not like you can't make them catch up. It's just one of those things where, like, you shouldn't have to swap characters out in order for them to earn skills. That's just my opinion.
Right.
But, yeah. Considering they just... And I'm perfectly fine with being forced to use Ayla because she's one of my favorite characters anyway. But hey, stuff's actually happening.
Not like you need magic anyway. I mean, you just need pure physical force with these guys.
I don't know, magic seems to work really well against dinosaurs. Specifically this bitch. And yes, all of the Reptites are female. Well, okay. The green Reptites are female. The purple Reptites are male. They don't specifically say this, but that's what it is.
Yep.
And while we should be fighting Azala, no, instead we're fighting Nezbel.
I like the way he trots. It's just like, oh my god.
Rocksteady, is that you?
Yeah, maybe.
Where's your machine gun?
You don't need no machine gun.
Alright, so this is when I was trying, like, okay, ow. Here's where you find out, you'd think Volt Bite would work as an electric-based attack. It doesn't. Cause, like, see?
No, it does. See, it decreased his defense.
Well, that's true.
If it weren't, if it didn't work, then it wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, true. There is one thing though. Nezbel, you don't want to use too many lightning attacks on her, because, well, you'll see in a little bit.
Oh yeah, I remember with Nezbel.
So basically, after you hit it enough times with lightning, it's gonna discharge, and it's gonna hurt a lot. So
fuck it,
at this
lasers.
point, I'm just gonna, yeah, use lasers, or use that double tech. There we go. Ow. This is why you want to have at least Robo on your team. Have somebody that has a healing spell on your team here, because you want Ayla to be. Because Chrono and Ayla are going to be the ones doing most of the damage. I mean, you can have Ayla heal, but Cure Beam does more healing anyway.
Right.
And this is something that I've noticed that this doesn't usually happen to me very often, but for some reason when I'm recording, bosses tend to like to stand right next to half of my team. And that's really, really annoying. Because that means they can randomly hit 2 characters instead of 1 when I'm trying to heal people, and it's really obnoxious. It happens a lot in the next dungeon that I go to. Oh my god, does it happen a lot in that dungeon. And it's my favorite dungeon in the game, too. We'll get to that eventually. We'll get to that eventually, because I have it all recorded. Ow! This is why you have to be careful, because Ayla's about to fucking die.
I don't know. I'd like to think this is the closest thing that that these Reptites are going to have to controlling magic.
Well, I mean, they really don't need magic. Their whole power comes from just being physically stronger than everyone else on the planet at this point.
Yeah, but it's kind of fitting that the boss has, like, access to magic in some way, even though it is technically just discharging the magic you used on it.
I'm wondering if that's something that was lost in translation, like maybe... Like, she did mention Lavos. Like, Ayla mentioned Lavos earlier. We don't know why she knows Lavos, but maybe that's an explanation as to why the Reptites are so strong.
Actually, no, Lavos hasn't been mentioned yet at all. At least not in this era. I know it gets mentioned the next time we come back, though.
Oh, that's true. No, I thought they mentioned Lavos earlier. No, I'm thinking back in the future. Never mind. I'm thinking the first time they mentioned Lavos, they used something about how...
Jesus, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, bosses do end up getting harder as the game goes on. And if you don't grind... Like, you don't have to grind, but...
You just gotta make sure everyone's healed. That's it.
Yeah, like, if you're not grinding, then it's just like... You can beat them, but you should be able to be just strong enough to win, and that's kind of ridiculous sometimes. God damn. And like, I would be attacking right now, but if I don't heal, we're freaking dead. There we go.
Yeah, not to mention with, like, the way you guys' health is right now, the next time he discharges, Chrono and or Robo are going to die.
That's why at this point I'm just like, nope.
Ain't having that shit.
Can we just kill her, please? I'm assuming Nisbel's female. All the other Reptites are.
For the most part.
The majority of them, anyway. Oh, god damn it. This hurt.
Goodbye, Robo.
I think he's gonna survive.
Nope.
Fuck!
I could already tell, because that attack does at least 160, 70. Well, like,
oh, shit.
And if you leave things the way they are right now, then everyone's gonna die.
I forgot how close this battle got.
I don't blame you. I mean, yeah, that attack does a lot of damage. You just gotta be really, like, mindful of the damage it does every single time.
It's times like this where I'm just like, maybe I should have brought Marl, because then I could have used Aura Whirl, and that would have helped a lot.
Yeah, Robo doesn't know, like, the party white healing, huh?
There, she's dead. Thank you, Robo. Oh, God. That was embarrassing. I shouldn't have had to revive people. There we go. And I don't even gain a level or a skill out of that fight. Boo! Nesbel. Oh, Azala. Like, can we just stab her and be done with it now?
Nah, man, we got a plot to do.
Yeah, we kind of need the gate key back. That's why I said, can we just stab her and get the gate key back?
About
Reptites
that.
will rule the world.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, about that.
64 million years from now,
Well, you're not exactly going to, hell. Yeah, just give it a few more hours.
Also, Also, I love that. The entire time that we were fighting Nesbel, Ayla had a hangover.
Yep.
So she just decides to throw up after beating up Nesbel.
It's like, god damn.
Well, blah. Well, good luck. I mean, yeah, we may have to come back again if Azala decides to, try and take over your village again.
Wink, wink.
Although I'm sure since we didn't exist in this era, you probably beat up Nisbel by yourself, so...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure something happens that wipes out the dinosaurs. Shifty eyes.
That just reminds me of that episode of Ren and Stimpy when they're just talking to that old guy about what actually killed the dinosaurs. It's like, I know, everyone says that it was the meteor that took out the dinosaurs. I'll tell you what really killed the dinosaurs. TV! Too much TV. It rotted their already small brains.
Stupid.
Wait, no, that's not what happened. They all thought they were Superman and jumped off a building.
Stupid. And then there's Futurama's take on that. What really killed the dinosaurs?
Giant brain just zapping people.
Zapping dinosaurs and they just fall over. Like,
Anyways, we're done here with the prehistoric era. So next time, we're going to go back and hopefully be able to fix the Masamune. Because that's what we came here for. We needed to get that rock to fix the Masamune so we can go fight Magus.
Spoiler warning, we don't fix it. Game over, guys. Good night, y'all.
Fuck!